Our next guest is an entrepreneur, worldwide adventurer, angel investor, speaker, and the co-author of 5-Day Weekend, Freedom to Make Your Life and Work Rich with Purpose. Nik Halik has just actually dived into the wreckage of the Titanic, climbed some of the world's highest peaks, and is a certified Russian cosmonaut. He has traveled to 149 countries and recently visited North Korea. Now he's working to help you live the life that you've always dreamed. Nik Halik is joining us with us this afternoon. How in the world, like, what an adventure.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I'm a cyber gypsy.
Well, but you've done it in such an adventurous way, and you never told yourself no.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Look, I truly believe you can do anything you want in your life, kind of thing. You know, when you define your why. And look, I was very, very fortunate because I knew at a very, very young age that I just wanted to travel and just be an adventurer and see the world. But I also realized I also needed to be an entrepreneur, work for myself, create my own personal economy, create my own stimulus plan, and go out there and invest to be able to fund my extraordinary lifestyle and adventures.
Because at that point, you created something that gave you no boundaries in life. So let's talk about it. How can those companies like Airbnb and Uber and Lyft help you to make money and gain that freedom?
Well, that's more entrepreneurial about raising your income profile. You see, a lot of individuals, they work Monday to Friday, they get paroled for the weekend. So they're only...
I feel like it's that way sometimes, though, right?
And their income is capped, they're being paid, they get paid by the hour. So my point is this, don't get paid by the hour, get paid by the amount of value you bring to the hour.
Okay.
So you can have your main active gig by working, but you can also have a side hustle to raise your income profile. So more income equals more monies to invest, so you can generate passive income.
And the passive income, that's the good stuff, that no matter what you're doing, it's out there working for you.
Absolutely, exactly. So irrespective of what the economy is doing, you may be sick in bed for the entire week, for example, or go on vacation. That is income autopilot. So for example, it could be like investment, real estate, where you've got renters and your debt obligations are outsourced to a tenant, for example, and you're generating passive income on top of your active income.
And all this stuff that we're going to be talking about is in 5-Day Weekend, and I want you guys to go out and check this up, because we don't need to live that life where we feel like, oh, we've made it to the weekend, I'm on parole, I'll head back to work on Monday. So let's talk real quick about the 5-second rule. Tell me about this.
So the 5-second rule is this. So the biggest epidemic in the United States is the amount of debt and liabilities. So we just love to just buy. I mean, you look at China 20 years ago, look at America 20 years ago, and now China's become fabulously wealthy for selling cheap items and things to the Americans, what have you too. So we just buy and buy. It's consumer-led capitalism, and we're on the wrong side of debt. So the 5-second rule is, ask yourself, do I really need this? Does this serve my purpose and my objectives in life, or whatever too? So what is really, really important is, part of the 5-day weekend lifestyle is I've declared war on the 5-day work week, because I truly believe that it's outdated. We should not be tethered to conventional thinking, because conventional thinking no longer works. So we need to be a little bit more creative, think outside of the box, create more income, keep more money, make more money, grow more money to live that 5-day weekend lifestyle.
You said something early on, create basically your own economy.
Don't be reliant on the government, because the government will always let you down. Every president will say, I'm going to be the jobs president. Well, how about a president's going to say, I'm going to be the entrepreneur president, to create more entrepreneurs, provide more financial literacy.
Okay, so can you be a warrior entrepreneur?
I believe anybody can.
Anybody can do it.
Look, it just means you have a burning ambition and drive and whatever too, but you have to raise your income profile. I mean, working 40 extra hours a week to your existing 40 hours ain't going to cut it, because the universe ain't going to give you 168 hours a week. So my point is, raise your income profile, repatriate money that is legally owed to you, give yourself an instant pay rise from day one, and then start to structure yourself by providing a foundation that you can basically build and erect a skyscraper as a monument to your life.
And the first step is getting the book, 5-Day Weekend.
5-Day Weekend. They're all leading bookstores, at the airport stores, and obviously Amazon. But it's a formula. It's a step-by-step approach.
Let me ask you before you go, out of all the things that we have listed, that because of you creating your own little self-economy there,
yes,
what's the thing that stands out in all the things that you've been able to accomplish in life? Tell me the one that is at the peak. What is at the top?
Basically just liberating my family's life and spending more time with my mother. My mother is my dearest friend in the world. But for me, it was more like just, paying off her mortgage or whatever too. You know, so I think as a child, I mean, you do whatever it takes. Your first obligation is to look after your family, your parents, and then once you really define and you're a lot more definitive as to your life and you've really worked it out, then be a beacon of light, be a lighthouse, and then inspire individuals to live that 5-day weekend lifestyle.
Be a lighthouse. You can take that home with you. Go buy the book.
Yeah.
It's 5-day weekend.
That's your copy, by the way,
appreciate
Andy.
it. Thank you so much, Nick.
A pleasure.
Thank you for coming down. We appreciate you and the adventures that you've lived, and you can do it too. It is about working that side hustle. I love
Indeed, it
that.
is. Thank you so much.
All right. Coming up next, a new film showcases poverty and how it's